When your beloved looks at you, he looks at you with all his heart and without his mind, without a single thought running in his mind. He'll look at you as if he's looking at God, thoughtlessly. In that way, if you look at your property, thoughtless, non-judgmental, it will become alive for you. It will say, come on, move this bottle from here to here. And that will change the energy. And if you check your breath, if you check your instinct, immediately when I moved this bottle, you felt a tremendous change in the energy, not only around me, but also around you. So Vastu has to be learned, not just north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, northeast, southwest. It has to be seen in each and every detail of it. Total detail of it. You must know the 18 scriptures of Vastu, or at least their essence. The 18 main scriptures I'm telling you. Swarodaya Yoga, Lal Kitab, Kali Kitab. They are the further extra scriptures in which Vastu has been mentioned. You must know the 18 rishis, main rishis who have written this 18 scriptures. You must know your body. Like when you drive a car, how do you become a good driver?
With practice.
Practice, and still you bang the car. Why? When you are driving, feeling that my body has expanded, and this car is my body now, that time you become an expert driver, not otherwise. In the same way, right now, every one of you become aware of the skin which is covering your body. Right now, when you're watching this. And just expand yourself. If it helps you, close your eyes and become as big as this room in which you are. Your body is this room. Anything moving or happening in this room is happening to you. Feel the sensation. Expand your aura more and more, more and more. And become as big as your property on which you are. And now you will know where is your hand in the property, where is your head, where is your leg, where is your stomach, where is your abdomen. If you are able to do this in the time that I mentioned you to do it, you are ready to learn Vastu. You have already put your first foot in the science of Vastu. You are eligible. In fact, you are here today because you are eligible. And this is the sacred science. When you truly want to learn it in its complete essence, it comes to you when you are absolutely ready for it, and only and only and only and only if you are deserving. And yes, you are deserving. And so we are here today. I deserve to give you this priceless wisdom, and you deserve to receive it. Vastu, the meaning itself says that it is not worth rejecting or postponing. Vas means to stay. Vas also means smell. And tu means that in Upanishad language, Vedic language is God. If something is staying for a long, or if something is settled for a long time, it is also known as vas karna. Vastu means a premises worth for God to live in, worth for God to go and work in. If I ask you, what is the purpose of your life? You might say, to earn $1 million, $1 zillion. You might say, to get married. You might say, to have kids. If you are a little intelligent, you might say, to serve others. If you are more intelligent, you might say, to be happy. By serving others, you be happy. By making others happy, you be happy. Everything you do, everything you did from today morning, right from getting up, brushing your teeth, to right now that you are here with me, or right you did from the time you have been born, whether you have cried, laughed, whatever you have done, you have only done for one thing, that is to be happy. My problem is I don't see anyone happy. Because we have always done something wrong. We have gone to the supermarket of sorrow and bargained and bought sorrow, thinking it is happiness. So the purpose, as you know, as an intelligent being, is to be happy. But a spiritual person knows that it is not even happiness. The purpose of life is self-realization. So Vishwamitra says that Vastu is the science. If it is applied to your property, and if your property is worth staying or working or being in for God, soon there will be a time that you will realize that you are God. And so this Vastu science has been for you. This is a very big statement. Vishwamitra claims it, and I approve it. But even if you are not looking for enlightenment, all you are looking for is happiness, serving others, making $1 million, having 3 wives, 4 wives, 1 wife, 25 wives, having 25 kids, 1 kid, 2 kids. That all is possible by correction of your Vastu. So it is a complete science, but it becomes more complete by including the science of breath and the science of Karma Tantra in it. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to bore you in this course by teaching you Karma Tantra or the science of breath. But very subtle way, they will be included to make you understand the science of Vastu. And it is necessary to read in between the lines of the scriptures, and it will help you to read in between the lines of the scriptures. Inclusion of this too. Like, for example, we all must be knowing that, Feng Shui is the science of Vastu, which has been taught in China. Do you know who invented Feng Shui? Does anyone know? Can anyone write on the Telegram group?
Let's see if somebody has an answer to that. Interestingly, Gurujee, before I could even bring the question up, we have Noha over here who's asked what's Vastu in the first place, and is Vastu like Feng Shui? So I said, before I could even look at the group and look at the question that's popped up, you actually just went to it. So Noha, I hope you get your answer very soon right now. And no, Gurujee, I for one, I don't know. Like Vastu, I know this that
Who has found Vastu?
Lord Vishwakarma is supposed to be the father of Vastu. I know this. This much I know, but that's all. Who's founded Feng Shui? No idea. I have no idea.
Okay. Can anyone write at least the name of 4 authors of Vastu, of this 18 scriptures? If you don't know who has given birth to Feng Shui.
I know one name because I've heard it from you. So it wouldn't be fair for me to claim knowing the name. So I'll stay quiet for right now. But no, there aren't any answers coming in, Gurujee, because I think we're all waiting for you to tell us. Because none of us know.
Okay. So I'm not reading the Telegram group, but the name Telegram is so beautiful. It is as good as telepathy. So I'm getting telepathy from Telegram. I'm already answering your questions before they come up on the group, or as they come up on the group. Feng Shui was founded by Lao Tzu. There was a saint called Bhogarnath. He went to China. And that is how I know that there is a connection between Karma Tantra and Vastu, because the main things that he taught over there, the 3 main things that he taught over there, was science of breath, Swarodaya Yoga, Feng Shui, which he created, and Karma Tantra, sex tantra. He wanted to prepare a medicine called Kayakalp, by which you live for always. He was 80 years old, 80 years old. He went to China in a wooden aeroplane. Now, where did wooden aeroplane come at that time? In Vastu, one of the section is about making vehicles running on water, in air, and on the road. So that is a part of Vastu. So Bhogarnath, he went to China to get the last herb, but his plane crashed 3 times and his body was very old. So he thought that this body living forever is useless. And a young man of 21 years old died of a poisonous, creature biting him. And Lao Tzu saw it and he died, and that man got up. And people were happy that he got up, and he did not know the Chinese language. He was talking in Sanskrit and the Indian language. And they told him that you are alive, you are this person. He said, no, I am not that. They asked him, who are you? He said, I am the old one. And the old one in Chinese language is Lao Tzu. And whenever anyone would ask him, what is your age? He said, as far as I know, I was never born and I will never die. But in the sense of this world, I'm 80 years old. People would say, no, you are 21. He said, no, I'm 80. When I again came on this planet, I just exchanged bodies. He was so good in the science of breath that people started sending their kids to him to learn. And he would give a paper to every kid on which he would write a question. And the kids would be going out of his hut wherever they would want, and they would write the answer. And they would give him the paper, and he would throw away that paper. And he would tell them, remove your clothes and lie down. And he would put his hand on their stomach and check their breath and would tell them whether the answer is right or wrong. One day, a very bright student came to him. His name was Chauntusu. He took over after Lao Tzu came back to India, ran away. When the king told him to be his minister, he escaped from there. Chauntusu came one day, he was given a paper, he went out, he wrote the answer. He came in, he gave his guru, Lao Tzu, the paper. Lao Tzu took the paper, he did not care to read it, threw it. It told him, come on, lie down, remove your clothes and lie down. Puts his hand on his navel, checked his breath. Second day, the same thing happened. He wrote a question and he gave it to Chauntusu. Chauntusu tore that paper away. He removed his clothes, lied down. He said, just put your hand on the navel and check whether my answer is right or not. He said, you have not even read the question. He said, you don't even read the answer. What is the use of reading the question? Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong depends on the way I'm breathing. Then I don't need to read the question or write the answer. You just check my breath. When a person can be so accurate with the science of breath, when the person can be so accurate with the science of Karma Tantra, how did he fail in Feng Shui? How? How did he collapse over there? Everything that Vastu says is auspicious, Feng Shui says is inauspicious. Everything that Vastu says is right, Feng Shui says it is wrong. Vastu says it is wrong, Feng Shui says it is right. If you understand this, you know Karma Tantra and Swarodaya Yoga, and you also know how to read in between the lines. The map of China and the map of India. We have Himalayas in the northeast and the ocean in the southwest. The southwest is lower and the northeast is higher. Water in southwest and earth element, mountains in northeast. China is exactly opposite. It has water and lower area in northeast and Himalayas in the southwest. So Vastu says you reverse what is there in the map. In the southwest, you must keep the flooring, the ceiling higher, and it has to be heavy. Northeast, you have to keep water and it has to be lower. In China, it becomes
the
opposite. So we will make you a Vastu expert. Not only that, we will also make you a Vastu teacher. But if we only follow what is written in the scriptures, you will be very successful in India or maybe Pakistan also. But once you cross India, you will fail miserably. As an expert, as a teacher, you will fail miserably. For that, you have to learn in between the lines, which we will teach you in this course.
So
In such a easy way. Sorry.
No,
In such an easy way that when you complete this course, you and I will be one. You will be knowing as much as I know about.